Mahalo to HawaiiActivities.com for sponsoring this video.
Lots of props. The best with Hawaii.
For more Hawaii videos, make sure you're subscribed and click that notification bell so you're alerted every time we post a new video.
Aloha, I'm Mariam, and this is Yes to Hawaii. We make Hawaii videos, take the guesswork out of planning your trip. As always, I'll leave timestamps in the description box below, so feel free to skip around the video for the parts that you came here for. In today's video, we're back at Kualoa Ranch. If you haven't checked out our previous videos, you can check out this video for our ATV review and this video for a helicopter with a Kualoa Ranch landing. In today's video, we're checking out the electric bikes here at Kualoa Ranch. It's a 2-hour tour and we're on the 9:30. The check-in process for e-bikes was easy. Once we got to the ranch, we headed to the check-in kiosk and then went inside here to go and get weighed as well as get fitted for our helmet. For the e-bikes, there is a height and a weight restriction as listed on the screen here. If you're new to electric bikes, don't worry. After you check in, you'll do a short electric bike tutorial where they show you how to turn on the bikes, best ways to steer, and overall use the equipment. Only restriction is that you must know how to, of course, ride a bicycle. Round 2. All right, guys, we are on the test run. So we're in the grassy area. Our tour guide is there. All right, so we are in the first part of the trail right now, and first impressions, this is pretty dope. You got the mountain range behind you, and we're going at a pretty good speed, and I'm not really that athletic, but I'm not breaking a sweat, so these e-bikes, perfect for the non-athletic. We are doing the Jurassic World sign. Turbo. Turbo. So first impressions, we're still riding the bike, and if you'll listen, you don't hear the loud roar of engines because we're on electric assisted bicycles. And like, it's kind of nice. I've done the ATVs, a single rider, I've done the multi-passenger rider, and ATVs are awesome, but they're super loud. You're in Jurassic Valley, Jurassic World, and you're biking, so all you hear is a little bit of crunching of gravel, and you also hear like literally nothing. Would recommend. We're on the first stop of the tour, and we're gonna take you guys with us as we go inside of the bunker. Forgive the wind, it's a little bit noisy out here, but we're gonna check it out. So back in the day, there were guns just where we were standing, where that big circle is right there. There were actual huge guns. This bunker is pretty cool, we'll check it out. There's some schematics here, a little bit of our spam, disaster preparedness. Wow, look. So now that we've left wartime, we're heading into Kualoa Ranch, where Kualoa Ranch goes from the backdrop of a war zone to Hollywood, Hawaii's backlot. We've got Hawaii 5-0 over here. You guys are Hawaii 5-0 fans. And then we've got all the different productions over here, the different movies that have been filmed. Of course, Lost, Tears of the Sun, 50 First Dates, Jurassic World, Jumanji. And then as we go on throughout the tour, we're gonna show you guys some of the other movie side sets as we go past them. So here is Wind Talkers. Back in 2002, look at this. They bought out the entire one. Let's see. This scale model of Ka'ava Valley was constructed at director John Woo's request, costing over 20 grand. The model was invaluable aid for the director and crew as they planned explosion placements, troop movements, and battles. And from what I've heard on previous tours, when this happened, they had to actually buy out the entire ramp, buy out every single seat, every single tour, because you can't have paying guests when you're doing explosions. So we're gonna head on a little bit farther down. Let's see, what else did we got? Got Battleship, Kong Skull Island, if you guys watched that. Some of the set from Kong, all the bones. All right, let's see what's in the next set. So we've got a prop room for Journey 2, dinosaur egg. Not bad. All right, we'll go in a little bit farther down. More Godzilla. Jumanji! That's actually kind of cool. Oh, do you remember this? This is from the Jurassic World, the gyrosphere scene. Take a peek at Lost. All right, got got a polar bear. This part, we're almost out of the bunker. We've been walking through this kind of quickly. Pterodactyls, just the standard Sunday in Hawaii, just hanging out with the pterodactyls. Jurassic World, and we are out of the bunker. So the entire bunker is a short tour. We sight sets that have been filmed here, and it's pretty cool. And this is just a small taster of what we're gonna see on the tour from what I'm told. So there's a few other sites and movie sight sets, but let's head on back to meet up with the tour guide and we'll keep going.
This was the perfect way to start the tour. After the bunker, we got back on the electric bikes and headed to our next stop. And it was absolutely stunning. We are at our second stop here on the e-bike tour, and it is absolutely gorgeous. We've got the valley right behind us, we've got the bikes parked, and our tour guide is giving us a little bit of the history of the valley and the cultural significance. In addition to that, this is actually the scene where they had filmed Jurassic Park. Now, a lot of Jurassic Park was filmed on Kauai, but they did film a small snippet here at Kualoa Ranch. In addition to that, you will see some sets from Jurassic World 1, 2, and actually I just think it's just 1 and 2. And now on to the third stop.
We're at our third stop here at the e-bike tour, and as you can tell by my speech, I am not out of breath because the electric bike is literally the best thing. You're going through Kualoa Valley, you're passing by these ancient Hawaiian fish ponds, you're checking out all these movie sight sets, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's, I would say, arguably one of the most beautiful places here on the island. So again, this is our third stop. We're taking a little bit of a break, taking some photos, and then we're heading on to our next stop.
I was super excited about the fourth stop because it is the set of one of my favorite movies. So we're here at our fourth stop, and as you can tell, we're at another set. This is a set of Jurassic World 2, the scene where Chris Pratt is running from the volcano and it's going off into the ocean. We're actually at this set. Now, if you watch our previous video for the ATV tour, we stop at the exact same place. So if you're doing the ATV tour, I probably wouldn't in addition to the e-bike. You're gonna be overlapping a lot of the same routes. So far, it's been pretty amazing, gorgeous, a little bit overcast, but overall, a great tour. And the best part is, as you're going through all these different sites, it's so quiet. All you hear is a little bit of the bike hitting the gravel, and that's it. Unlike the ATV tours, which are really, really noisy, where you're pretty much shouting to talk to each other, it's completely quiet. It's a completely different experience, and the only age restriction is 10 years old and up. So if you've got some people in your family who would like to drive but aren't quite 21 yet, this might be a good option for you. And now on to our last stop.
We are at the last and final stop, and we're on the set of Kong Island, where we have lots of props to take photos with, and it's super fun. Absolutely gorgeous. There is a Triceratops, there is Kong, there's a lot you can see here, but unfortunately the tour is coming to an end.
It's wild to think that we saw all of that in just 2 hours. Now keep in mind, each tour is a little bit different, and these were the stops that we went to on our tour. We had previously done the ATVs, and this was a great new way to check out the ranch, and it was so much quieter on the electric bikes. There was no dull roar of the engines. It was just us, nature, and the quiet hum of the e-bike. Overall, would definitely recommend. Check out our next video for a review of the Kualoa Ranch zipline that's coming up and other Kualoa Ranch activities. Links in the description box below.
Mahalo to HawaiiActivities.com for sponsoring this video. They have activities like this one for Oahu and the neighbor islands. If you're interested in this activity or other Oahu activities, I'll leave a link in the description box below. I hope you guys liked this video and found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And if there's any other Hawaii videos you'd like to see, definitely leave them in the comments down below.